So, good afternoon, YouTube. We have a game in 59 minutes from now. I am doing a watch along for that game. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Go and subscribe to Guna Eagle Eye. His link is in the description. He will be doing the watch along as usual with me. Now, the team has been announced. No Pepe again. We might as well just sell him. Just get rid of him. Why did we buy him? Why did we spend 72 million? But there we go. But the team has been announced. I'm going to go through that right now. Leno in goal, Maitland-Niles at right back, Saka at left back, David Luiz, Agent Luiz against his old team. No doubt he will come up with some calamity today. Callum Chambers is back after his suspension. Then into midfield, no Granit Xhaka. He's not even in the squad. I've just seen the bench. Wow. So yeah, he's not in the squad. So we have gone with Torreira, Guendouzi and Ozil. Not bad, not bad. Nelson, Aubameyang and Laka. But yeah, I don't, obviously, listen, Mikel Arteta obviously rates Reece Nelson better than Pepe. If that's the case, cool, we deal with that. We now sell Pepe. What's the point in buying somebody for that much money if you're never going to use him? For the people that are mugging Pepe off in the chat, John Snow says Pepe's dead. Well, listen, he's been involved in 9 of our goals this season, mate. So I wouldn't say he's dead. 4 goals, 5 assists this season. How many games has he played? You know, which is actually a better return than Lacazette, if you actually look at it. So 72 million rotting on the bench. Exactly. We're not Man City. We can't afford to have a player with that much money on the bench. In fact, let's go on to the bench. The bench is Martinez, Mustafi, Mavropanos, Willock, Smith Rowe, Pepe and John Jules. So again, the bench is weak. Very, very weak. The only one who can really come on and change the game is Pepe. Let's go on to Chelsea's team. We have a quick search up for their team. Do drive the likes up, people. Obviously, this is only a video that lasts for about an hour because nobody cares about the starting 11 reaction as soon as kickoff happens. Their team, Chelsea's team, is Kepa in goal, Rudiger, Tomori, Zuma, Azpilicueta, Kante, Kovacic, Emerson, Willian, Abraham and Mason Mount. Their bench, Caballero, Christensen, Lamptey, Jorginho, Barkley, Hudson-Odoi and Batshuayi. So yeah, there we go. But that's their team. I fully still think we'll beat them. I genuinely do think we'll beat them. I think that the score prediction I gave was 3-1. I still think that'll be the case. I still think that the midfield is going to be the crucial area of the game. I think that it's going to be difficult. Listen, like I said, Mikel Arteta obviously rates Reece Nelson above Pepe. For me, Reece Nelson needs to have a good game because he hasn't had one for as long as I can remember. I genuinely can't remember the last time Reece Nelson played well. Probably in Europa League a couple of seasons ago. So yeah, I hope he plays well today. Effing love these watch-alongs. Let's win this one. Thank you very much, Daniel, for your donation. I appreciate that. I am doing the watch-along for anyone who's joined late. That's already set up and ready to go. So I'll be joining that in about 45 minutes myself. Lee, you should have the One Football app on your phone because it gives you lineups out instantly on the dot. I've got it on my Twitter account, which I can literally press right now. I'm sat looking at Twitter right now, buddy. And I can just switch straight back to YouTube like that. So, but yeah, thank you, mate. But yeah, it's gonna be a good game, hopefully, and I think it's gonna be an open game as well. Like, I think that I'm just sitting here watching the Old Firm derby, and Celtic just missed a penalty. Rangers just saved it. Rangers have battered them for 25 minutes, 32 minutes even. But one thing I'll say is if we can have some of the intensity that's going on in this game, then I'll be over the moon. I'll be buzzing. And I think that we will win the game if that is the case. Because the thing that I noticed that changed the other day when we played against them, who did we play the other day? It's gone. The team we played the other day. Who did we play the other day? Bournemouth. There we go. I got there in the end. When we played against Bournemouth the other day, the work rate was a lot better. We created absolutely nothing. We created nothing against Bournemouth at all, really, apart from the goal and one shot in the stoppage time. Other than that, we didn't really create a lot, but we defended a lot better. We defended a lot better that day. So listen, we're going to have to defend better today because this is a whole different proposition. Jim, no, Socrates is not suspended. He's got concussion, mate. So he's not in the squad for the next 2 games. So 2-1 Arsenal is my prediction, says Infinity Max. Afternoon to you, buddy. Yeah, we might as well go through some score predictions in a minute. Let's just read some of these comments out. We will have to sit back, says Igor. Well, I think that'll probably be the game plan. They're going to dominate possession, I think, mate. I think the way we beat them is down the wing. I think that we've just got to make sure we're decisive. As soon as we get the ball, boom, straight down the wing. Obviously, Martinelli's not in the squad. Pepe's on the bench again. And we're going with Reiss Nelson, which I just don't understand. I don't get it. Listen, I've seen a lot of people saying that Arteta's going to try and turn him into the next Raheem Sterling and all that crap. Well, good luck with that, because Raheem Sterling had more talent than Reiss Nelson when he was the same age. So if you can make him half as good, I'll be happy. But at the expense of a £72 million player to try this experiment again, I don't know. Listen, when I watched the Europa League games, when I was going home and away to the games, Reiss Nelson played really well in that competition. Last season of Wenger it was. And since then he went on loan, didn't really feature. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. He's come back here. He don't get any games. When he does get a game, he flatters to deceive, yet he's still getting picked. So I don't quite get that. Obviously, no Granit Xhaka in the squad today, which would suggest he is probably going. If you think about it, the January transfer window opens on Wednesday, which is New Year's Day. We've got Man United that day. So Granit Xhaka's not in the squad. So unless I've missed something, like an injury or something like that, then he's probably going. And yeah, bye. Bring back Iwobi, says Arsenal Videos. I actually liked Iwobi. I know a lot of people don't, but I actually thought he was all right. Xhaka is out the door. Afternoon, Dr. Viraj. Yeah, our bench is very weak. No Xhaka in the lineup or on the bench. It must mean he's having a medical. What a shame. Afternoon, McManus. Xhaka's not well, apparently. Really? Oh, Rangers have just gone 1-0 up at Celtic Park. Wow. To be fair, they've deserved that. I've been watching this game. They have absolutely smashed them so far. But do you know what? I've been watching this game, right? When people say, oh, yeah, the throwback to the old captaincy, like giving it all this one and ranting and raving, yeah, that's Scott Brown for Celtic. That is a proper captain. Yeah, that is somebody, he was grabbing hold of one of his teammates. That was a wicked goal as well. He was grabbing hold of one of his teammates earlier, telling him, you better start pulling your socks up, mate, and start playing pro. What a finish. Jesus Christ. But yeah, listen, anyway, I'm sidetracked. Let's go with some score predictions for this game. Let's do a couple of minutes worth of score predictions. I'm going to get myself out of it. Do drive the likes up. 700 people watching this live right now. Only 65 likes. So come on, batter the like button. Like hopefully we're going to batter Chelsea. That would be nice. Right, these are coming in rapid. Right, let's go. Tony says 2-2. Viraj says 4-2. 2-1 says Ryan. I'll take it these to Arsenal, yeah? These are Arsenal wins. Omar, afternoon, 1-1. Sean says Arteta out. We need to free Pepe, says Lee. Good name. Decore to replace Xhaka. Yes, please. 1-1 says Beastie BYT. Well, if I'm missing any of these, seriously, I can't keep up with these. One apiece. Taib says 2-1. Infinity Max 2-1. Varun says 2-1. 3-1 to Chelsea, says YME. Sadly. DJD says 3-1. 3-0 Chelsea, says Lalupato. 3-1 says Daruf. I'll take it, that's to Arsenal. 5-2 Chelsea, says Kane is overrated. I don't think they'll score 5. But maybe, well, you never know. Go and stick a bet on it. If it comes in, your quid's in. 3-2 to us, afternoon, Dean. 3-3 says Billy. 4-1 Arsenal, says Sean. Nutter 2 says big up Lee. 3-1. Big up yourself, bruv. Mehmet says 4-2. Jake says 3-1. 1-1 says Curtis. 3-1 Chelsea, says a.f.c. Ali. 2-2 I'm not confident, says Jake. Oh, these are rapid, man. Tony says 2-2. Lee, pick out of Ndidi or Party. Yes, Ndidi, baby. All day long. All day long. Anwarul says 2-2. 2-1 says Brandon. 3-2 Arsenal, says Greg. 2-0 says Andrew. 3-0 to Chelsea, says Emmanuel. Nelson's end product is not there. Well, let's hope it is there today because he's starting over Pepe. So I'm going to run through the team lineups one more time very quickly for everyone. Thank you, Thierry. Long time no see, man. I hope you've been good. Merry Christmas and New Year and all that to you, man. Do you think Xhaka is off and what's your view on it? I hope he's off. And even if we get 15 million quid, thanks very much. It'll probably do him and us a favour, mate, if I'm honest. Wish him well. Don't dislike the guy. Just don't think he's a good footballer and definitely not suited to the Premier League. So, yeah, good luck to him. But yeah, I'm going to go through the starting 11s one more time. I'll start with Chelsea. Kepa, Rudiger, Tomori, Zuma, Azpilicueta, Kante, Kovacic, Emerson, Willian, Abraham and Mason Mount. That is their 11. Caballero, Christensen, Lamptey, Jorginho, Barkley, Hudson-Odoi and Batshuayi. Their bench is as bad as ours. Jesus Christ. Now let's go to Arsenal's team. If I can click on Arsenal Twitter. There we go. Leno, Maitland-Niles, Chambers, Luiz, Saka, Torreira, Guendouzi, Nelson, Ozil, Aubameyang, Laka. Then the bench is Martinez, Mustafi, Mavropanos, Willock, Smith-Rowe, Peps and John Jules. No Granit Xhaka. Pepe on the bench. No Martinelli in the squad either. Basically two pretty poor lineups, if I'm being honest, from both teams. Both teams pretty poor in terms of lineup and stuff like that. But listen, I'm going to wrap this up. Over 800 people watching live right now. Ilias says Celtic are winning. Yeah, man, I've got it on right now. Great finish as well. They deserve to be winning. No, Rangers are winning. Rangers are winning, bruv, not Celtic. It's 1-0. I'm watching it now. Lee, the happiest man alive. I am actually really happy, Ricard. I'm buzzing, man. I'm really happy. Everything's going well for me right now. So yeah, it's all good. Agent Louise own goal coming, says Deluded Blue. Hey, listen, like I just said, man, before I first started, no doubt it was Celtic could just equalise. But yeah, no doubt he will do some monumental cock up today and yeah, result in a goal. Are you happy with Ozil in the team? Well, I think he played better the other day. Let's hope he can do it in a big game, Marty. When was the last time he did it in a big game? I know the Premier League, every game is a big game. Oh, that's unlucky. Double deflection, it went in. But yeah, I know every game's a big game. But at the same time, when was the last time he actually turned up in a big game? I mean, a big game against a better, a top team. I don't know. Listen, I think our midfield's the weakest spot in our team. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, listen, no, I'm not fluent yet. I'm going to properly get back on that next year when I get back. I'm back on the 9th of January to Spain. So yeah, man, I'm going to get back on the Spanish learning. I'm going to start getting into the language properly, mate. But listen, on that note, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you very much to everybody watching live. I'll read that out, Rabbi, because you paid for it. Thank you very much. Good luck, Gooners. You deserve a good run now. Well, let's hope we can get a good run, buddy. It's not going to be easy. We've got Chelsea, then we've got Man United on Wednesday. Man United won again yesterday. It's going to be a tough couple of days. But listen, come join me for the watch along. Go and subscribe to Guna Eagle Eye. His link's in the description. Go and check out my Instagram. Fully follow that and fully follow my Facebook as well. All the links for that are in the description, so go and check them out. I'll be doing the watch along in about 35 minutes, so I will see you then. I'm going to read that out because you paid for it as well, buddy. No Granite, shots for the whole crew. I've actually got some Jaeger in the fridge. I might actually have a little toast that Granit Xhaka's not in the squad today. But listen, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you very much to everybody in the chat. I'll see you in about half hour or 40 minutes for the live watch along. Laters, peeps.